In this particular unit, we are going to learn about even the credits and how many marks are there in internal and external and even in the practicals. So with this, I want to conclude that we are going to learn about introduction to the subject, the first two topics, definition of cyberspace, and then web technologies, introduction into connected computers and web technologies. Okay, so there we are going to see what are the different types of protocols which are available and all those things. So why to waste time? Let us jump into the topics. Before proceeding, I request all the viewers to quickly subscribe to my channel and then click the bell icon for the continuous notification. Whenever I upload a video, you will be getting notified. If you don't like, then you need not click on the bell icon, but subscribe. I am in need of a subscribers now. Okay, so let us start the session. Yes, let us begin with the cyber security. And as for every topics, the first slide will be this only. It shows my qualification and designations. My designation was in the last college as associate professor at Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. I have a life membership in ISTE and IEEE from the same college. So coming to today's agenda, we are going to discuss about credits and marks, list of outcomes. Okay, LOS stands for list of outcomes. This LOS stands for list of outcomes of especially unit number 1 and syllabi of unit number 1. Then introduction to cyber security. The first unit is introduction to cyber security. We are going to discuss about the first two topics in this. And same as usual, the last slide is reference books, which is suggested by the particular university, Telangana University for us. Okay, so let us move to the like the previous slide. It is also there in the previous class. There are 3 credits for theory and 1 credit for practicals. Totally this is a 4 credit subject, and then totally there are 100 marks which are divided into 3 parts: 60 for an examination and 15 for internals, and then last 25 for practicals. Okay, so totally together it is 100 marks. These 60 marks will be conducted by Telangana University as external exam. 15 marks are internal exams only, which will be conducted by your college, Ushodaya Degree College, and practical marks are 25. So totally there are 40 marks in my hands only, and 60 marks will be from the university side. So we can if one can get out of 40 35 plus, then your percentage will be good in this subject. Okay, so with this I would like to jump to the syllabus overview of unit number 1. If actually there is no need of clicking this hyperlink from in this slide. Earlier there were 8 units, so I used hyperlink and I copied the same slide here. We will get this slide after outcomes, list of outcomes. So after completion of this module, students will be able to understand the concept is a keyword here, of cyber security and issues and challenges. This is also another one, issues and challenges associated with cyber security. So upon completion of this module, what students will learn? They will learn concept of cyber security and issues and challenges associated with it. Is it clear? If you have any doubt, you can feel free to put it in the comment box below. So this is the syllabus. I already explained in the previous class, in the previous video, what is the topics, and today we are going to learn about these first two: definition of a cyberspace and overview of computers and web technology. even architecture of cyberspace also we are going to discuss. Up to communication and web technology, I have slides, but if time permits, I will continue up to that. Now coming to the definition of cyberspace. The cyberspace is a digital universe created by interconnected computers and networks. It's a virtual space where information, data and communication flows freely. Think of it as a vast interconnected realm where people can interact, share ideas and access information from all over the world. So this is not restricted to certain geographical boundaries. It is available all over the world, provided if there are interconnected networks using internet. Interconnected computers using internet. Okay. So what are the key characteristics of cyberspace? Virtual reality is the one. It allows users to experience and simulated environment. So what do you mean by simulated environment is, instead of a real environment, you can simulate it. Okay. So coming to the digital networks, it is like another key characteristics of cyberspace is digital networks. It's interconnected. Cyberspace is interconnected through networks like the internet. Just now I told you about this point. Information exchange. It facilitates the sharing of data and exchange of data. Okay, if provided you are connected to internet. And as I told just now, it is having a global reach. It is not only restricted to certain geographical boundaries. And the overall, the key takeaway from this slide is, in an essence, cyberspace is a digital realm that has become an integral part of our modern lives. Okay, from morning to up to going to bed, we will be using our mobiles only. Daily morning, we will see first mobile. If you cannot find your mobile, you will be in a hurry to search where is my mobile, right? So yesterday I have seen one YouTube short. In that, one particular lady will act like she is sleeping in the early morning hours. Okay, so the other person will ask her to wake up to do yoga, but she acts like in a deep sleep. So he said one word, "Hare, why you forgot to switch on the mobile charging?" Then she will immediately wake up and check it. So that is how we are addicted to our mobile phones. So daily morning, I suggest you to first wake up and fresh up, and then complete your all morning activities, and then start reading either not only subject books but the novels, whatever you like it. That improves your vocabulary and reading skills also. Coming to the another definition, cyberspace is a digital realm. What do you mean by a realm is a field or domain of activity or interest. This word is having different meanings in the different contexts. English is such a language that it will have different meanings with different contexts. This realm is a word. Exact meaning of this realm is, there are so many meanings for this word. It is called a kingdom or an entire empire, or in our context it is a field or domain of activity. What is the field or domain of activity? Cyberspace. Or interest. Realm is also means interest. We have interest in cyberspace right now. So we are discussing this word realm with cyberspace. Cyberspace is a digital realm, means a field or domain of activity or internet where the information and communication occurs. It's a virtual world created by interconnected computers and networks. encompassing various digital activities and interactions. Here are some key aspects of cyberspace. What are they? Digital information. This includes data, documents, images, videos, and other formats of digital content that are stored, transmitted, and accessed through computers and networks. Okay, so these days everybody are using this kind of data exchange. Data indicates Word documents, PDFs, images, GIF files, etc., etc. Even the documents also same. Okay, complete data includes documents, images, words, and videos, and other formats of digital content like just now I told you GIF images, PNGs, and all other types of images that are stored and transmitted and accessed through computers and networks, provided if you have an internet connection. Then next topic is interconnected networks. The another key aspect of cyberspace is interconnected networks. Cyberspace is made up of a vast network of interconnected computers, servers, routers that allow for communication and data exchange. So what do you mean by interconnected computers and servers? The interconnected computers are nothing but the different computers which are connected to a huge server which is established in a particular area. So from that servers only they will provide internet connections to the all different nearby hotels or offices or buildings for monitoring using what I can say CCTV cameras, and they will also provide a router along with that connection. Routers are the devices which are nothing but in order to access the Wi-Fi at our home we will use routers. Like Jio is having a router, Airtel is having a router, TP-Link is having. We have many brands in the market. TP-Link is a router which can be accessed by all networks, even though we have a Airtel or Jio or BSNL, etc., etc. So router is a device which will be available at our space, at our home, and the servers are available at a nearby location to our home. And this vast interconnected computers is nothing but they are available at far away from our home. Okay, so these will be allowing us to do the communication and data exchange. Moving forward, cyberspace continued. The same definition of cyberspace is continued. The key examples of cyberspace is the internet. The most well-known example of cyberspace is the internet is a global network of interconnected computers that allows for communication, information sharing, and access to various online resources. Social media platforms. I need not explain about this. You already know more social media platforms which are available in the market. So I asked yesterday only to name few of them in the chat box below. Facebook is one, Instagram is one, Twitter is the one, and earlier we used to have Orkut. And after not only these three, there are so many other also there. Like you didn't mention WhatsApp here. X is also there. Twitter is the other name of X, and there are ShareChat, TikTok, some etc. are there, which will help the people to communicate and share the content. Whatever they have created the content, that content can be shared, and they will engage in social interactions. These days people are becoming more popular through the social media only. Like for example, Gangavva in My Village show. I hope everybody's seen that. She is a farmer initially who used to go to dairy agricultural fields, but today she became such a popular that even TEDx conducted an interview with her, right? And all other famous channels including TV9 or national channels also conducted an interview with her. She is such a popular today, and all the actors of that particular channel are engaged in movies also. We can see them in some of the movies. So that's the advantage of social media platforms. Now moving ahead, same cyberspace definition is continued again here. This is another definition. It is a digital universe created and inhabited by computers and computer networks, which it is a collective term of virtual space. Again, is telling the same virtual space created by computer systems and interactions between them. Think of it as a parallel universe. Here he is asking us to. He is telling that it's a parallel universe where information, data, and communication flows freely. Okay, so maybe it looks like a repetition of the previous slide, but this is another definition which we have to concentrate, especially on these key aspects of the cyberspace. Here there are two terms called virtual reality and augmented reality and Internet of Things. And he is also telling that cyberspace encompasses everything from internet to social media platforms, online gaming, and digital commerce. We have seen so many e-commerce websites are using internet, and they are also using for online gaming, even in through networks now. Earlier people used to play games only in their particular PCs or laptops, but these days they are connecting through the internet and also playing the games. For example, PUBG is such an example of but network gaming. Social media platforms includes just now I told different e-commerce website like Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, etc. Online gaming apps also available in the mobiles. We can see lot of online gamings which can be accessed through the internet. Okay, so earlier only one people used to play the game, but these days instead of playing real games, they are playing virtual games using online. They are misusing the technology by playing like that. Okay, so actually human beings, while watching the mobile, they will bend their head like this. Okay, it creates a lot of trouble to them in the future. They are not realizing, but in the future they will face a lot of troubles with thyroid glands which are available here, and on the back also their spine will get affected. So I suggest you to read messages or do information exchange by sleeping in a supine position. That means your head upside. So in that you will be comfortable and your eyes will get affected. Switch on the lights and then access the mobile. Without the lights available, don't access your mobile. It creates a lot of problem to the eyes also. These days we are getting so many diseases related to mobile screening. That light coming from the mobile screen creates a lot of problems to our eyesight. So coming to the virtual reality, this virtual reality is an environment that simulates the real world. So what do you mean by simulating the real world is it what you can say, instead of watching the real world or real project, we can simulate a project, right? So that is called simulation. Simulation is nothing but before accepting a project from a vendor, we have to simulate the model and show it to him. If he is satisfied, then only we have to start the process of manufacturing that product. If he asks to modify certain changes after watching the simulation model, then it will be easy for us to modify and save the money and time. Otherwise, after designing the product, if he is not satisfied, the product remains with us only. It's a waste of time and waste of money. Augmented reality, it's a technology that overlays digital information onto the real world. Okay, you trust, you just focus on this world, on to the real world. Okay, whereas this is simulating the real world. Here it is overlaying digital information onto the real world. Okay, that is about virtual reality and augmented reality. For more information, you can watch the videos which are related to virtual reality and augmented reality. I will provide the links in the subscription below. In the description below, not subscription. So coming to Internet of Things, a network of interconnected devices that can collect data exchange, that can collect and do data exchange. Okay, so what do you mean by this Internet of Things? Means, like, if we are feeling sultry on a particular day, and if you are traveling by your own vehicle, or for example car, bikes, of course this facility is not available as of now. In the car, we can switch on the AC before we enter into the car, otherwise we will feel lot of heat which is generated inside the car. Okay, so to remove that heat, we will initially need to open the windows and then switch on the AC for some time, then it will become cool. Otherwise you can do it using this IoT technology. If that IoT technology is available in your car, you can switch on that IoT. By using IoT, you can tell that just switch on AC in my car. I am going to come within 5 minutes. It will switch on the AC and keep the environment cool there. Similarly, in homes or buildings also it is available. Like, we can ask our IoT devices like Alexa or Siri, and certain examples others are also there. Even these days, all websites are using, all bankings are also using this AI technology with IoT. If we open any bank application, they will immediately call us. That means they are watching continuously who is accessing our sites, who is in need of the loan. They will come to know and they will call immediately. Okay, so to capture the market, they are following the technology, they are not misusing the technology. But fraudsters will also be there. They will be continuously monitoring about that, and they will take advantage of the technology. Instead of using the advantages of this IoT, there are so many disadvantages also. Even not only with IoT, even others also. Augmented reality is having, and virtual reality is also having some of the disadvantages. We will move forward. Overview of web technology. This is the second topic. We have done with defining a cyberspace. If you have any doubt, you can feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I will try to answer your queries. Overview of computers and web technology.